Happy Fresh Crack Friday. I'm Luke,
I'm Frank.
and today we give you Elmer T Lee. So today was an exciting day here at the Whiskey Bible headquarters. We acquired a bottle of Elmer T Lee. Paid a little bit more than MSRP for it, but $70 I feel is a fair price. So
Yeah, just saw it sitting on the shelf. Lucky find. No, we found it on sale from secondary. Pretty good deal. Was it like 250, 260?
$266 after tax. We splurged on it. This is a bottle that we are both hunting, and this is a bottle that you can't really find. So,
Yeah.
I'm all for spur of the moment, the ease of finding it. If it's there, pick it up. So, we picked it up. We usually end up splitting bottles like this, so it doesn't end up being that bad. 130 each.
Yeah.
Not bad, so.
Yeah, just kind of going down the checklist of Buffalo Trace, and this is one we've been waiting for a while. So, seeing it available at a pretty decent price, we decided to go for it, and hopefully we are not disappointed. I think with the reputation of Buffalo Trace and our palates, I have high hopes.
I do too. My only thing is, Sour Mash 2 from Buffalo Trace, that's the same as Blanton's. This is 3 proof points lower, so can it attest to Blanton's? Can it live up to the name?
Exactly what makes it worth the extra, basically $200. All right,
Well,
what do you say we open them up?
Here we go. Hopefully this is an easy one. Buffalo Trace is usually pretty easy, and there's no line. Look at this. This is nice. Gold foil. Beautiful. That's not trash. I'm saying.
I know. You're gonna crumple up his hat.
His hat is important. So here we go. Fresh pop of Elmer T Lee. Smells yummy off the cork. He always gets the first pour out of the bottle. Here it comes.
I'm special.
Is that enough of them? I'll give you more. There you go. Elmer T Lee. Screw it. My glass is sitting on my barrel. That also may have a Buffalo Trace product in it. Stay tuned to other videos to find out. It does have a really nice nose. You can tell it's a premium brand from Buffalo Trace. It's got that premium nose to it. Are you getting that like premium? You can tell when it's a premium brand.
It's weird. It's almost like the nose is very smooth and silky. Like usually I would get that on the palate.
Yeah, I like the nose on this a lot. Sweet, almost like a caramel butterscotch.
Yeah, butterscotch. Butterscotch is the big one here.
See how we agree on things? Almost at the exact same time.
I was more vanilla butterscotch. See, we don't completely, right? We need different opinions.
We do. There's a little bit of fruit in there.
I get like a bit of like a grapey.
Grapey, I would say like a red fruit. Almost maybe like a little bit of a strawberry. To me it's not similar to Blanton's at all.
No, not really.
In my opinion, which is weird. You would think it would be the exact same thing. Alright, well I'm ready for it. Look how it just coats, hold it up to our lights that are off camera, and just look how it coats the glass.
Yeah, it's
so
really
nice.
just hanging there.
Very excited.
A nice color.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Elmer T Lee. Another brand to mark down in the books.
Yeah.
That was our very first sip of the night. I'm going to need to go back for a second sip to actually get notes from it, because that just tasted like, normal bourbon whiskey to me. Very smooth, ultra smooth. You would never guess that was the neck pour at all. Kind of a good finish to it. It's got a good long finish for a 90 proof.
Yeah.
Creamy. Now I'm getting the vanilla. Little bit of barrel notes in there, but not much. Little.
Yeah, for me, most of the palate was very smooth, very sweet. Then the finish, I'm getting a bit of oak, bit of vanilla. I got a bit of like sour apple
I could see that.
Earlier on, it's there a little bit, like right at the back of my throat. Yeah, that was nice. That was smooth. I didn't. It wasn't walloping me with flavor.
No, it was
I
not.
could have used a little more flavor on the palate, but I'm willing to give him another shot.
Yeah, I think it was just maybe just because of the first sip of the night, kind of deal.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, there was nothing offensive with it. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. But you would expect well, really, it's not Buffalo Trace charging $250
Yeah.
for this. It's us paying that because you can't find it. It's people taking advantage of other people, which is what they did to us. But I mean, what the hell? You can always make more money. So MSRP on this bottle is $50.
Yeah, that with what I'm tasting is a little closer. I don't want to pull the trigger yet, but it definitely think we overpaid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's just one of those, right? It's you kind of have to.
Yeah.
At least for us, right? If you love the distillery and you see this bottle you never had, you gotta go for it.
Yeah. $250 is about my max for secondary. Like if I found a Weller Foolproof for $250, I'd probably jump on that. I really like the nose on it though. The nose is really good.
No, it's nice. I would probably even pay more than 50 for it potentially, but
70, 80. Not 250. Don't ever pay 250. Well, I can't say that because it's my first sip, but that's pretty much probably gonna stay the same.
I am getting a little more on the nose now.
Yeah, what's that note in there? I'm still getting the butterscotch vanilla. Really, there's like a rich, maybe like a little bit of a, I don't want to say chocolate, but there's something rich going on in there.
Like a chocolate graham cracker or something. Like a toasty chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that now.
Or like grain chocolate, like a chocolate cereal.
Yeah.
Or something closer to that.
Yeah, like a chocolate Cheerios or whatever. Now I'm getting a little bit of a sweet nut in there. I'm ready for a second sip.
Yeah.
That was a little double tap.
Yeah.
Okay. Second sip was better than the first sip. Got a little more oak on that one. A little more dry. Hanging around a little bit longer.
Yeah, the flavors are there, and they're nice flavors, but they're there in very small amounts.
It's like there and it's gone. And it's gone.
It's a very subdued.
Don't spend $250 on this bottle.
No.
But at least we can say we own it.
There is that, sure. Right?
We finally checked off Mr. Elmer off the list.
A fine addition to your collection.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's bad, but it's definitely just not enough flavor for our. I could definitely see some people who don't want that overwhelming, train crash of flavor. I could see a lot of people enjoying this as a nice, smooth sipper with some nice notes in there. But for us, we're looking for full power whiskey, and this is not that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're more of cast strength people. We can handle the proof. I mean, we've been doing this for a little while. This would be good for someone who's just getting into it, who's looking just for the basic quintessential sweet bourbon with not a super long finish. This would be a good one for you.
Just anybody there isn't gonna have the money to blow on it.
Yeah, right? Elmer T Lee. Cheers. Staying pretty consistent. It's staying about the same. It's not really changing much. Basically, all the other notes, I could just repeat myself over and over again, but
it is really nice. It just is not worth that price mark.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend we didn't pay $250 for this bottle.
Yeah.
We're gonna pretend we paid $60.
Yeah.
We paid $60 for this bottle. So now let's review it at $60. $60 is just a great buy. If you can find us $60, buy it. It's another brand from Buffalo Trace that everybody should try. I do feel like it's a step below Blanton's, even though Blanton's seems to be easier to find, at least for us, than Elmer T Lee. I would take Blanton's over this all day. But still, if I saw this sitting on the shelf, I wouldn't not buy it, right? Even if, like, tasting it now the way you tasted it, if you walked into Wine and Spirits and this was sitting on the shelf, would you just leave it there?
Oh, no way.
No, you'd buy it, right? So.
All right, you ready?
Yep. I will show on 3. 1, 2, 3. So, I give it a 7.5.
Well, I went 8.
Okay, we were very close. 7.5. I mean, it would have got a little bit higher if it just had a little bit more flavor to me. But I mean, it's still good. It's good. It's good. It's not my least favorite Buffalo Trace product in the world. At least it's not like Blanton Special Reserve.
Oh.
Oof! Don't ever buy that. The green label Blantons. Throw it at your worst enemy. Don't buy it.
Yeah, that was a sad night.
That was a very sad night.
Pretty much the same thing for me, right? There are nice flavor notes in there. They're just so weak that it really doesn't. I like something, to really hit me, and this does not do that. This is just, you really got to search for the flavor. I mean, I could go back and forth either way with rating it higher or lower, but ultimately it's nice. It's nice to sip on. It's a good mouthfeel. It's smooth, and the flavors that are there are very pleasant. I just want more. Why not give me more?
Yeah.
More is always better, almost.
A barrel-proof Elmer T Lee.
That's what I was thinking throughout this, man. If they crank this up to like 110, I wonder if those flavors would really be hitting you.
They do have a 100-proof one. Good luck freaking finding that.
Yeah.
The secondary on that's over 1,000. But they do have a 100-proof one, but you'll never see it, so. Well, that's about it for Mr. Elmer T Lee. We hope you enjoyed the video. Didn't really go to the direction we were hoping it was going to go, but hey, you win some, you lose some, right?
Yeah, ups and downs, but luckily for us, more ups.
Yeah, it's all part of the hunt, so. I'm just happy that we split the cost. I'm very nice to have this guy here,
Yeah.
So, I'm Luke.
I'm Frank.
This is Whiskey Bible. Stay in school so you make smart decisions and don't overpay for name brand bottles.